All right, guys, I'm back with you again with another credit card that is on the chopping block. We're going to talk about it in today's video. You guys make sure that you stay tuned. If this is your first time joining me today, my name is Starr Carter, and thank you for joining me at Starr Carter's Personal Finance channel. On this channel, I talk about everything personal finance. I try to give you the skinny on everything that's going on out here in these financial streets. So thank you for tuning in. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you guys are cutting on the notifications. That way you never miss out on a video that's being uploaded or whenever I go live. All right. And give this one a thumbs up. That way you get pushed out to more viewers such as yourself. Let me talk about this foolery that's going on with this PayPal Business MasterCard today. So the first time I talked about this PayPal Business Cashback MasterCard, maybe that's why they're closing it. It's too much to say. But anyway, the first time I talked about this card was back when on my very first video on this channel. It was actually my very first video, June 30th of 2022. So this card has barely made it over 2 years and it's already being canceled as a card that PayPal offers. Now, this is the business one, not the personal one. This is the business one. This one right here is serviced through Concerto Bank. I think the personal one is serviced through Synchrony Bank. So these are totally two different cards. But I got a happy old email yesterday letting me know that this card was going to be closed. So let me go ahead and pull it up for all you ones that may have got this business MasterCard. And I'm not sure exactly. I was looking at some Reddit posts, and I really never got a complete answer. But I don't know if they had took it down off their website where people wasn't even actually able to apply. So I don't know when that started, but I know I got the email yesterday informing me that my card was going to close. So let's talk about that part. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up on the screen for everybody to view with me. All right, so the subject line says important notice about your PayPal Business Cashback MasterCard account status. And as you can see, that was as of yesterday, September the 16th at 3:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And it was from PayPal Business Cashback MasterCard. So it says important notice about your PayPal Business Cashback MasterCard account status. And it says, Dear Starr Carter, well, that was my legal name that I scratched out. This letter is to inform you that the PayPal Business MasterCard, Cashback MasterCard, is being discontinued and all credit card accounts will be closing. It also is to inform you of additional changes that the creditor is making to the terms of your account, including your credit limit and required minimum payment. Please read this letter carefully as it contains important information about your credit card account and its updated repayment terms. Effective September the 23rd of 2024, your above referenced credit card account will be closed. This means that you will not be able to use your credit card account for new transactions after this date. Transactions that are still outstanding as of that date will continue to process, but any transactions after that date will be declined. Any returns, refunds, or other credits to your credit card account will still be permitted. Even though your credit card account will be closed to new purchases or advances, you remain obligated to pay the remaining outstanding balance in a timely manner and in accordance with the terms of your existing cardholder agreement in effect at the time of such repayment, subject to the additional changes set forth below. Specifically, effective September the 16th of 2024, your new credit limit is $2,882. You understand that after this date, any transactions that could cause you to exceed your new credit limit may be declined. Please review the following change to the calculation of your minimum payment amount after the effective date. Important changes to your account terms. Effective October the 30th of 2024, the way the minimum payment is calculated on your account will be changing. This change will be in effect for your credit card account until your outstanding balance is paid in full. So it says minimum payment. The minimum payment due for each billing cycle will be greater of $35 and the sum of any past due amounts, any fees accessed during the billing cycle, and 1% of the account balance as of the last day of the October 2024 billing cycle, and the applicable periodic rate on your card times the balance on your account as of October 2024 billing cycle, and 4% of any charges posted to your account after October 2024 billing cycle. So that's a whole lot. That's what that is. The minimum payment due will never be more than the outstanding balance on your account. If you pay more than a minimum payment due for a billing cycle, but less than the outstanding balance, you are still required to pay the minimum payment due in the next billing cycle. If your credit card account is subject to an annual fee, you will be billed for such a fee less than 12 months ago. You will be refunded the portion of the fee corresponding to the remaining billing cycle covered by your annual fee. This card does not have an annual fee, so I'm not going to keep on reading that. So if you have, skip down to the bottom, if you have an authorized a merchant to automatically charge your credit card account, such as utility or companies or internet providers, you are responsible for changing your payment method directly from each merchant. If you fail to do so, you understand that such charges may be declined and you may be liable for any fees, charges, or losses you may incur as a result. Now, a separate email will be sent regarding your rewards balance, and it was. I did get another email letting me know that any rewards that I have not redeemed, I have until October the 30th to do that. So it says, Dear my legal name, this letter is to inform you that the business cash rewards program associated with your PayPal Business Cashback MasterCard credit card account will be discontinued effective October the 30th, 2024. Subject to applicable law, any unredeemed reward points will be canceled on that date and have no further value. We encourage you to log into your account at your earliest convenience to redeem any outstanding rewards. And I could call 877-930-0422 if I have any questions. And they're thanking me for my attention to this important business matter. So when this card, well, this part what I just talked about, where it says that my new credit limit is $2,882, my balance is $2,781. So my new credit limit is only $100. And that's what I have been seeing all the way across the board when I've been looking at Reddit posts and other people talking about how they got the same email yesterday. It's only $100 limit that they're giving us until this card completely closes on September 23rd, which is Monday, coming. So they didn't even give us a 30-day notice that this card was going to close. They literally told us yesterday that this card is going to close and you have a whole week to get your reoccurring charges and all those type of things that you might have been using on this card. You got a whole week to transfer all of those. Now, mind you, this is a business credit card. I had just got some stuff on this card for my store. You know, I'm right here in my shop. I make handmade candles and all other types of bath and body stuff outside of teaching you guys finances. So I had ordered stuff up because we about to go into the fall and the holiday season, right? And so I have to go ahead and get my things ordered, you know, jars, all that good stuff like that. I had to go ahead and place my order so that I can get these things in time for the holiday season that's about to come up. So you're talking about people that are using this for their business. They may not have another business credit card. I'm blessed to have more than one business credit card. But if I only had this one business credit card, this card had a $9,000 limit on it. And they reduced my limit to $100. Gratefully, that this card reports on the business side of credit and not my personal credit, because Utilization. Just did a video about the utilization hack. If you haven't checked that out, check it out here. And I also talk about how credit utilization matters. This could actually affect my credit score if it was reporting on the personal side, because you just slashed my limit from $9,000 to $100. Okay. So what's so funny about PayPal, lately I noticed, and I should have knew that something was going on, because lately they've been sending me a lot of emails about getting a personal line of credit with them, like applying for a personal line of credit. And I was like, I'm talking about like almost every week. I mean, one time it was only like once every so many months, but now it's gonna turn into like a every week thing, like personal line of credit, get your PayPal personal line of credit, da 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 da. And I was like, wait, what? Why? I got the credit card. If I want to do the PayPal stuff, I do it with the PayPal credit card, right? Because I use this card for accounts that are linked to my PayPal. So this was my default payment method for my PayPal business account stuff, right? And so I was like, I already got the business credit card. That's good enough for me. I don't need the line of credit, because the line of credit, actually you pay it like, I think it deducts out your account like every day. Like it's looking at is the amount of money you get is based on how many transactions you're doing. So that's how they based off your loan. But it also, whenever you borrow against it, it wants to take the payment every day. Like so much of the payment comes out every day. So either way, it was something I would be interested in. But I just noticed that they had been pushing it, and steady sending me emails about this PayPal business line of credit. So anyway, maybe that's why, because they knew this card was going to cancel. But I think that's really, really crappy how they went about doing it, because we just talked about Walmart ending their ties with Capital One. I did a whole video about that, and was a Walmart credit card holder. Now I have 2 Quicksilver cards. So these credit card companies will change up on you with little to no notice, right? And like I said, it's a good thing that this reports on my business side of credit and not my personal side of credit, because that, even though I got like over $100,000 worth of available credit on my personal credit report, I'm pretty sure I still would have probably took like a 10 to 15 point hit, if not more than that, on utilization, because $9,000 to $100 because you're about to close this card, that's a major drop. Major drop. And my bill for this card isn't even due until the 24th, which is that Tuesday. So my bill that I was going to pay completely off anyway, is due on the 24th. And so anyway, so this card is going to close on Monday. So what they think a business is going to do with $100 between now and next Monday, I have no idea. But guys, just let me know if you have this card. I don't think this video is going to pertain to a whole lot of people, because I think that's probably the reason why this card didn't make it, because they really wasn't advertising it that much. I didn't see a whole lot about it. I remember when I got the card back in June of 2022, it was an invitation. It was an invitation to even apply for this card. So I'm not sure how that progressed over these last 2 years. I don't know if they actually made it where people could actually apply for this card, or if it still was by invitation only. Either way, you didn't see it a lot. So that's probably one reason why I didn't make it. And then number 2, it probably was losing money, because the cash back was pretty sweet. I think it was like 3% cash back. So that was pretty sweet. And I don't think they had, like, I can't remember. I don't think they had any categories. Like I'm one of those ones that certain cards I really look at the spend and what categories I can make the most money off of. And that's usually my Chase Ink cards. I talk about my Chase Ink cards because I use them to redeem for me and my husband to get free travel and stuff like that, free hotel stay. So I do a lot of my bigger spend on those cards because I can get so much money back. So like I said, on this one, I usually use this card for stuff that I'm not really sure about putting in the actual number on the website, and I use PayPal. So this was my default payment method on PayPal. Now I could have used it anywhere because it has the MasterCard logo. So I could have used it at stores or whatever, and I probably have, over these last 2 years, but I just know as of late, I haven't. I just used it on websites like Alibaba, where I was getting, like my jars, spray bottles and stuff like that, like my candle jars. I was using it for places that I do not want to put my actual card payment information in, and just paying through PayPal and letting it default. So to me, it wasn't a big deal, but I know somebody else and other people, it probably is. But like I said, guys, these credit card companies, they do not care. They will cut your limit, especially with these high delinquencies. These credit card companies is in the business of making money because this is a business. So either they wasn't getting enough customers to retain this card, or they probably wasn't getting enough interest too, making enough interest money or interchange fees, because every time you swipe your card, you tap your card, you make money. And like me, I wasn't doing any of those things. This card was actually in my drawer because, like I said, it's hooked up to my PayPal account. And so I wasn't actually, actively swiping or tapping anywhere. So that could be a reason the email is not, spelling it out of why they're canceling this card. So it's going to be, exciting to know if we find out in the future. But I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be because they weren't making any money off of it. Right. So again, if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. Make sure you guys are cutting on those notifications so you don't miss out on any uploads, any of these Financial Street news that I will be bringing to you guys. I appreciate all the love. Guys, make sure you check out one of these videos over here. I'll see you in the next one.